Let's start this car up. Ugh, so hot. It is actually so hot in my car. Well, actually, it's not my car. It's actually my dad's, but I'm insuring it in this lighting bowl. Yo, what up, Howlers? I'm sorry I have not vlogged in like so long. But, my excuse is, of course, work. And I tell you guys, I work 24/7 at my work. And I was, like, my schedule this week, I was supposed to work Tuesday 2 to 10. I worked yesterday, which was Wednesday, 2 to 10. I'm off Thursday and Friday, which is today and tomorrow. Then Saturday, I work from 7 to 3. So that's 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sunday from 11 to 7, which I'm so used to that. And Monday, I'm working from 11 to 4. So again, remember those are from the a.m. to the p.m., sometimes p.m. to the p.m. So I'm just working crazy hours, and one of the guys you remember from one of my vlogs, Josh, he was supposed to hang out with me sometime this week, but I just texted him yesterday and he was like, I got a second job and I'm working more hours than you are at Waffle House, so the answer is no, we cannot hang out. And so I'm trying to get him to become more than friends with me, and he just wants, and he does want to be more than friends as well, guys, but he's just like, with the work and us being like an hour and a half away, an hour, sometimes two, yeah, an hour and a half away, it's hard for us. So, so I just got out of Walmart, and you guys must be wondering, why are you in the passenger seat and no one in the passenger seat? Well, guys, that's because I finally got my license, like last week, I think, yeah, last week. So, I've been driving this big old car around, and I turn the radio on when I'm driving sometimes. But no, I just went to Walmart, guys. I just bought some money, like spent my money on some really stupid things. They're actually good, actually. I actually needed another, you guys can see, another cord, because we have a plug that, we have like so many phone cords around my house. Like we have a phone cord and like 3 or 4 of them in the kitchen. We usually have one in the living room, one upstairs in my bedroom, that's for me. But the one I've been using in my car is the one that we have downstairs in the living room. So we need to get a new one, so that's why I got that, so that I can put that back into the living room and use this for my car, my dad's car. And of course, I couldn't help it, guys. I'm a furious person, and the other day they were playing all 5 Fast and Furious movies, and I did not know about it because my Hulu has been taken over by life. So I just got, so like I said, that's just my Walmart stuff. Now we're just heading over to the dog food place to get my dog Abby some medicine, and I spent a ton of money there. Last week I spent over $63, and my dad paid me back, luckily, for that. But he doesn't need to pay me back for this, but he probably does need to pay me back for the dog food stuff, because I could wait until he comes back home tomorrow, guys, but I just feel like, no, I need to get this now or the dog medicine will be low. So turn this radio up and get going, guys.
86 on the beaches, feels like 92.
Okay, that was a waste of time for one. Oh my word. So I came in here last week to get my dog a specific, Abby, she has a weird back leg problem, and so we found this really cool medicine that actually helps with her back leg, and she's like jumping all over the place. But here's the kick. If we get it you can order it online, I guess, my mom said, I don't know. But this is our local store, so we want to support the local store because this is the only thing that we have. So I come over here last week to get it. It was not there. I tell my mom about it later on, and she's like, oh, you have to order it. I'm like, oh, we'll probably be there next week when I get it. I come here next week, which is now, and I ran into the same lady saying, hey, do you have what I need? It's not there. And she's like, you have to place an order. Which my mom said I had to do. And so, this is how much my dog has left. It is not much, and she has to go back to the black one, and I don't think we have much of that one either, so I am like fed up. I just spent, it's just like, really? So I had to place an order under my name, put my home address, like my home phone number, because thing is, with that order for that specific thing that I need, you have to go to the local store or find online and order it from there. And they'll bring it because you don't know how much, because I guess they don't know how many people are going to need it or something, and they don't want it to go bad, I guess, I don't know. And so it just like pisses me off. I'm just like, well, if I knew that last week, I would have already placed an order, come back here and already have it in my hands. So I'm just like really upset about that, guys. It's like, I just spent like so much money, and I'm wasting my gas. I'm wasting my gas that my dad put in here for me to come over here to get that. And I just spent almost $30 on two things. One I really need, the other one I really don't need. And I'm trying to spend money over here. So my dad would pay me back, and I'm like, crap, I can't get it. So hopefully it'll come in, because this is really driving me nuts. It's many hours later. So after I got home for the dog food place, I made several Musical.lys, but posted only one of them. The rest I kept privately on my Musical.ly. If you guys have a Musical.ly app, or follow me on Instagram, you can see all my Musical.lys. I try to post as many Musical.lys as I can on my Instagram, but I post a lot of Musical.lys. I've started the Musical.ly almost a week ago, I think, so if you guys want to check it out, I'll try to put a link in the description below. If you guys don't know what Musical.ly is, you just lip sync, it's like Vine. I swear, it's like there's like these new things, like you now is like live streaming on YouTube. Instagram's like Facebook. It's like all these new things, and it's just like, it's strange, I swear. But Musical.ly is like Vine, I would have to say. And of course, guys, I'm making ramen, because what else can I make at home by myself when I have no one here? I was supposed to have a friend over, but he's working like so many hours again. Not allowed to have a guy over at the place, so yeah, guys, I'll put my Musical.ly in the description below. Right now, I'm gonna finish cooking my ramen so that I can go back to watching Hulu. I feel like my fan just went faster. It's a bit weird if you think about it. Like, I always have my fan at the lowest setting, and I feel like it's at a medium setting now. It's a bit freaky. So, it's nighttime. It's like close to 11 o'clock now. And I did not film this week's video like I wanted to. I didn't do a lot of things I wanted to. And tomorrow I'm supposed to head to Navarre. And I was going to text Josh to see if he was free for a little bit to hang out. But since I still haven't done a lot of the things, I might not go now. So that's the thing about being an adult, guys. You have a lot of responsibilities. And I mean, with the car that I have the responsibility of filling it up when I can. I have the responsibility of driving it wherever I needed to go. And of course, with my parents gone, my mom's at home to go to the dog store, our local store, and get the dog's dog food and what they need. So I'm the one who has to go there, and sometimes we're running low on food. And I mean, I even had this happen to me last week. My second brother wanted me to pick up a couple things at Walmart, so I called him after work saying, hey, he's telling me to pick up the baked beans and all this, and he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. My dad still paid me back for that, even though my brother was supposed to, but I mean, my dad's not paying me back for this Walmart trip because this is my because this is what I wanted. If it was just for something for a party, then yeah, my parents will pay me back for it. If it was for the dogs, yes, they'll pay me back for it. But if it's just gas, they're like, you know what, you like, when I drove the Sequoia around for the first bit, well, my dad was gone last week, I filled it up, and it was like a lot of money. It was like almost $50 that I paid for it. And my mom said I could use like a 20 maybe, but I still did all the way. So my dad, when I told him I like spent almost $50, he's like, yeah, that should be about right, because they have been taking me to work, they've been taking me to Fort Walton, to Destin. They've been taking me everywhere for a long time, and I was supposed to get my license like 4 years ago at the age of 16, and I'm 20 now. And so with that, they're like, yeah, I'm responsible for my being. So being an adult, guys, it's very hard work, and it's even harder when you're supposed to go to college and everything. You're looking up the college that you want to go to. You're the one who's doing the application. You're the one doing the ACT and SATs, you know. You're the one doing all of this because this is for your future. You could pay for it. I mean, there are some people that I knew from my high school that went to Northwest with me. And they, like, probably one or two of them, I remember, said that they had to pay for their own classes. Like, they're like, oh, I paid for these classes, so which means I have to wait until my next paycheck so I can start paying for the books. And the books, guys, are not cheap, like the classes. Like, my classes cost, like, almost $1 million sometimes, depending. I think it was, like, over 1,000. I'm probably lying about the million, but it seemed like it. And so, it's a lot of responsibility. It depends on the parents. Even like my brothers buying a car, that's another adult thing. And even though this car I'm driving is not totally my car, it is totally not my car. Yes, I'm the one driving it around when my dad's not here, but that's because he's driving the big car around. I mean, I could be the one driving my mom's Prius or the Sequoia around. So, I mean, it doesn't matter, but pretty soon, guys, I will be buying either that car or my own car. And that's a really big responsibility as well, because you're spending a lot of money on a car or a truck, whatever, and you're going to have that until it breaks down or whenever you want to get rid of it. Because my dad, his Accord, he had it for a long time, and it was a 98. And it just broke down 2 weeks ago. And so my dad was like, okay, our choice is to get another car or spend a crap load of money into that car. And so my dad was like, he didn't want me having the license and driving that horrible car around and breaking it down all the time. Like my friend Josh's, his car, when he came over to my house to pick me up and take me to Panera 2 weeks ago, his car just broke down. I mean, we figured out what it was, but I mean, we were like so excited that he did not go to Panera and try to start up his car and would not work. So, I mean, that was like kind of a blessing for him being an idiot. But like I said, guys, there's a lot of adultness around, and I'm the one going through them. I might do a video, like a complete video on my channel from back there, someday about me being an adult, maybe. We'll see. But right now, I'm going to get changed, I get ready for bed, because this is almost 6 minutes. God, I talk a lot.